What's up, Panda Gang? Welcome back to Spain, tiny Terra Map. We started off in this continent over here. As you can see, we've sort of explored a few different places. Conquered Korea and the Vietnamese. Totally different territories, and we've also got, of course, the Terra Map, the second continent. We've got ourselves a little chunk of this, but the Maori, they're out here. Did not invite them to this game, and of course, they have just conquered all of this second continent and are quite a formidable force to go up against. Anyways, last episode, the world declared war on me. First, it was the Maori and the Mali, and we've done a pretty good job of destroying the Mali. We've got their capital, razed another one of their cities, and I'm pretty sure they're terrified of us. Just recently, too, the Americans, who were, well, they warred me in the first episode, and then they were my ally, and now we're at war again, although they're not actually sending any troops here. I see a jet bomber, but they've not sent any bombing runs on me. Now, Madrid just finished their Manhattan project. So any city that no longer knows what it's doing, we're building nuclear devices. We got one in Madrid, one in Oslo, and there was one other city. Anyways, not too worried about it. The plan is naval dominance. I've got way too many aircraft carriers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what happens when you get the Venetian arsenal. It just gets a little bit crazy. Filling these up with bombers as we go. Speaking of, let's go to the government and let's grab Strategic Air Force. We're going to get more production towards carriers. Well, we already have those, but also air units. So we're going to lock that in. I've got Seville making bombers. I've got Barcelona making bombers, but no one else really has the capacity to do so. Also, you know, whenever you get the opportunity to do some raiding, I'm actually a bit scared of this encampment here, but I got this submarine from a great general, and I've been having a good time just, you know, pillaging stuff, getting a free like 500 gold here and there. Now, as I mentioned, we have Niani's capital, and they're not coming back for this, dude. I've got myself my fortifications up, and these dudes, well, their science is 139 per turn, so I'm not scared of them. Let me send my aircraft carriers further north. It looks like the capital of the Mali is right here on the coast. They shouldn't have put it in such a vulnerable place. I believe Lahore, I am the suzerain. No, not anymore. Someone else took this from me, but not for long. Let me click. Very well, confirm, and they belong to me now. And that's right next to your capital, man. You must be shaking in your boots. World's in the information era, and dude, I crushed the era score. That last one, I'm well into the golden age. Glorious age? No, just golden age. Relax. Computers, we got drones. That might be helpful in acquiring line of sight when it comes to bombing some of these cities. Oh, no, okay, this is the Americans. I don't want to look there. I want to go up towards perfect. Now, the thing is, great generals also sort of get this done for you. So now I can see the city. That's fantastic. I've got to clear out some of these waters to make sure that my aircraft carriers don't sink. In the last episode, I lost an aircraft carrier with 2/3 of all my bombers, which was, well, I only had 2. But that was absolutely devastating. I figure I don't even need to move these aircraft carriers closer. Is that right? Yeah, the jet bomber can go so far. Let's get it started on the city. That didn't do too much. Only minus 14 to the defensive. That's actually a little bit disappointing, but we have a lot of those dudes. So we'll go with numbers over individual strength. I got missile cruisers as well. See how much damage they do. Also not too much, only minus 8. However, it is the capital, man. 132 garrison strength. That is ridiculous. And a dedication, eh? Golden Age, sky and stars. Eureka for satellite, nuclear fusion, nanotechnology, if in the information era. When chosen in the future era, Eureka's for smart materials, a few more unlocked, 100% XP for all air units, and aluminum mines accumulate 2 more resources per turn. That seems obvious as the thing we need. Let's look at our aluminum situation. We're accumulating 4 per turn, losing 4 per turn. That doesn't make much sense for me because I swear I have so many jet bombers. Perhaps I will be getting more. So it's either that or some things for giant death robots, which I don't happen to have. So skies and stars, it is wonderful. Nuclear fusion, Operation Ivy is complete. Honestly, the regular nukes are plenty strong for me. And if you've not seen the insane trade routes you get as the Spanish on colonies, you get huge boosts. Just take a look at these real quick. And keep in mind, the entire world is at war with me. But still, if I send something off to Cairo, oh my gosh. That is big money, isn't it? Some risky business my builder's getting up to. Cruising right through the Mali lands. Hopefully they don't find out. That might be their demise there. But good to gain some information. I've kind of not seen what those guys are up to. Anyways, jet bomber complete in Barcelona, and what are we doing? Well, nothing other than spamming more jet bombers. Let's double click a few times. Nagasamagu, these guys, they're no longer my suzerain either. Man, people gotta stop trying to take all my places. They belong to me. See, the issue is like when they're actually at war with you, well, oh my goodness. Who destroyed? With this nuclear submarine, dude, it just sunk one of my carriers. My goodness, this is terrifying. Professional sports, we don't got time for that, man. We got war to deal with. Okay, let's fight this guy one time. Let's bomb the crap out of him. Number 2, please. Thank you very much. Okay. Ow, man, that really hurt. They'll pay for that in the capital. Let's use our missile cruisers. Those guys got pretty huge range on them. And I've got my dude. See, I thought being in the back here would be the safest place for my aircraft carriers, but evidently not. My dudes at the front up here seem to be doing a little bit better for themselves, as they're still floating at least. Either way, this is quite the grind. It might be best just to harbor this fella in a city. Harbor my other fella in a city as well. What is this? More denunciations from people? Why don't you just declare war on me too, man? Oh no. The Norwegians, my only last friends. They've gone away. Luckily, I don't need anybody for anything, dude. I've not got I've got no deals. I'm making hex of money. And as for materials, well, I'm pretty well maxed out and nothing's going down. So I feel pretty good about myself right now. Dang, bro. Speaking of this, my spy here in Washington, I was like, okay, things are looking pretty good for me. Let's check it on the space race. They've launched the Earth satellite. Okay, we can't have any more stuff like that going on. We need to disrupt rocketry ASAP and start raising some American cities. I've already committed to getting Coupe, though. We just need to get all the capitals. That is all. Oh, and just in time, you see this bit of land sinking into the submerged bit in the modern armor army. It can't get over here, bud. My builder can just laugh at them. Hurricane, though. Dude, the natural disasters have not been good to me this game. It's been like over and over, absolute destruction of myself. Let's get everybody we can away from there. Except for our Great Admiral, we need them there to maintain vision. And this guy, well, I kind of need him to fire and get a bit more damage down. Social media is here. Collective activism, 5% culture per city-state you're suzerain of. Although I see suzerainship lost. Is that true? Yes. Yes, it would appear so. And we have no more envoys coming in anytime soon. So I think we're just chilling in terms of policy. In terms of sieging, though, we're doing big damage on these fellas. Boom and boom. Can my destroyer get there? Not quite. My dude is a little bit too far away. That's a shame. But the jet bombers are here doing their work. City is pretty much done for. Quick pillage here with my submarine. Look how nice this is. 50 gold, but not just that. 410 gold. That's how we make money, man. Victor, he's done such a good job for me. I'm going to promote him once again. Let's go arms race proponent. Yeah, actually, you know what? Wherever he'd stand, we'll just have them make nukes just like most of the other cities. For a second, I thought, like, do we really need that many nukes? But yes, we do. Let's go optimization imperative for the next technology. Look at this. 30% production towards city projects. Those are nukes, man. And we need those big time. As we see, there are more people coming into our lands all the time. We need to put an end to this. Boy, and Nalanda, longtime city-state friend. It's been nice knowing you. Looks like the Arabians will finish you off if they get a melee unit in there, but so far none. Anyways, jet bomber, and let's go jet bomber. And will the destroyer be enough? It ought to be. Come on now. Thank you very much. Capital of the Maori belongs to me. I'm going to keep this. City gaining at 4.6 loyalty per turn. That's kind of insane if you ask me. My guy Victor, you can be reassigned down to there. And it's actually time for my troops to move off and try to discover other places to be useful. The next obvious target would be the Americans. So let me try and get my great generals over there. Sorry, great admirals. Same sort of idea. The capital is Washington. That's going to be a little bit tough to get to. We're going to need land troops for this. But look, dude, I have so much faith per turn. I can just start buying stuff like crazy. Okay, let's purchase an item with faith. Wait a minute. Where's my encampments that are fully upgraded? I don't have time to go and combine people into armies. Encampment. Oh, Akaronya, they've got the things ready for me. So we go here. We go faith. And we say, give me a tank army, please. Oh, no. Don't give me a tank army. I don't have that upgraded yet. What have I been doing? Composites, let's get modern armor. Very soon we will have this land army. And then we will roll them over. All right, the turns roll over, and we got jet bombers here in Madrid. We're not going to use them just yet. I am actually going to go faith, purchase some stuff, even though I said I would not. I feel like my infantry are pretty strong. The reason for this is because I just need a melee unit that can capture cities. I'm going to let my bombers do the rest of the work for me. Speaking of, it's time to rebase most of these guys. We're going hard after the Americans. And after that, we'll go maybe towards the Arabians. So I got to keep some aircraft carriers here in the east. There's no problems with that, though. We have plenty of these aircraft carriers chilling out here. Dang, bro. So I had a machine gun out there, but it got instantly destroyed. We'll get the Bolshoi right next to some good spewing power plants. I like that. And with that, we get cultural heritage. And with that, we get class struggle. Don't need either of those, but thank you very much. Toledo, you know what you're building. Nukes. Let's try and get these guys out of our land, dude. Air attack on the modern AT. Not that effective, but the armor can be removed. Oh, not quite. It somehow survived. I think I gotta finish this guy off. Dang. Anyways, luckily we have more people to help. Another jet bomber. They can strike. I know I've got another aircraft armada on the way. Although, what is this? We've got ourselves a biplane. I'm not dealing with that. That's too scary, man. Jet bomber, you gotta rebase. You gotta rebase. Let's send you to Cordoba. We got another jet bomber. You can go to Seville. Ooh, what is this? The Maori just pillaged out some American stuff. So the American and the Maori are at war, but they're both fighting me? No, not quite. I'm not sure what's going on here, man. I'm confused. Fair enough, though. Whatever these guys want to do, feel free to do it. Who am I to say you can't? All I can say is get your dudes out of my land. I'm killing them off. I'm going to try and get rid of their, not necessarily, I wouldn't call it infantry, but just like actual units. We'll get rid of their units first. That way when my dudes pull through, they can just waltz right in, take the city, do whatever they want. Let's do a quick checkup on this space race again, traveling 1 light year per turn. That's good news, and I've sent some spies to some of their cities to try to stop them from doing stuff. Space race stuff to be particular. Aerodrome, you're going down, bud. Okay, what happened there? Okay, I'm hovering, but nothing's happening. Come on, Civ. Airport's been pillaged. Alright, so that did something. Quick little coastal raid. 500 bucks in the bank, no big deal. And it looks like composite's complete, man, so we can get modern armor. And not just regular modern armor, but we can get full-on armies. So let's grab ourselves 1, let's grab ourselves 2 here in Acarania. Dude, I got unlimited faith, so it's pretty much free army on foot. Mission was successful in Washington. Disrupt rocketry. Well done, my man. Wow, that was a long shot, but they pulled it off. Good for them. And check out down here, Segu. They're going for the nuclear device. Only 172 turns. I'm sure that will come in handy. City range attack. Almost got the missile cruiser, but we're going to take this crossbowman and put the final dagger in it. Oh my goodness. No one thought it was possible. But sometimes crossbows is just what you need. Oh my goodness. Okay, destroyer was fighting the biplane. I was worried about that being a aircraft carrier. Category 5 hurricane. Okay, keep this away from my troops. Wow, this is absolutely gorgeous sight. We got the eye of the massive hurricane and all these beautiful yields. Anyways, city rain strikes. Thank you for coming into my lands. Things are on fire. I'm not sure what happened there. Fire started. Okay, they didn't do any like crazy weather manipulation stuff, I hope. I've not heard of those skills, so I wouldn't want to find out about it when it was done to me. That is for the first time. And look at that. These, oh my gosh, these guys, they just raised the nice city-state for no reason. None that I can tell anyways. Oh well, that is what it is. Check it out. Jet bomber somehow got me air score. I'll pick that up, and we'll pick this up. They keep coming at us. We keep sending them back. And is this a spaceport? It is a spaceport. Oh, buddy, we're going to bomb that a second time. Did my guy not even go? He did go. Okay, I just didn't see. He's too dang speedy, man. Can't even see that guy. After that crossbowman took out a metal ship with his bow, I'm going to actually give him a gun. Okay? He's definitely earned the gun. They can wield it. Oh my goodness. Neoni just had a bunch of barbarians made. This is some crazy stuff. Thankfully, this city has walls, and that's all we need. Optimization imperative unlocked. Let's grab this right now. Synthetic technocracy. We're going to get 30% production more towards our nukes, which is nice. Air score plus. Look at all these wildcard policies. Wow. As for diplomatic, I need this colonial taxes because it gives me so much dang stuff. Collective activism is obviously kind of nice. For economic cards, yeah, I'll get some more culture. I'll get some more science. And that seems pretty good to me. Dang, bro. Coming back to the current standings. Science victory. Lincoln's almost there, man. Domination, I'm almost there. Diplomatic, Coupe is actually the closest of any of us. Percentage-wise to finishing this game off. When the nukes come out, though, things are going to be changing. Charleston, I think you are the first city to go, man. I don't even need nukes for you. 1, 2, 3. There's number 4, and I got my modern armor right here. Oh, sorry, yep, go ahead. Modern armor's right here. They're going to fight off that AT, no problem. You've got an army, man. You can't be putting, like, regular dudes up against us. Let's get that modern armor right up next to Charleston. We might even be able to do a little bit of pillaging in there. I feel like Acarania could build us some more of these troops too. Look, it's only 1,200 faith, but I got unlimited faith. Turns out that first build holy site is coming in handy after all. World Congress, here we go. Trade routes, to me, it should be better. Tourism, don't care. I'm going to win. Chosen player's going to lose diplomatic victory points. Let's go for Coupe. Can't have that guy just cruising through with the dub here on this turn, which he technically could. Hold your breath. Okay, Coupe lost diplomatic points. That is fantastic. Totalitarianism. Don't need to change anything. I'm doing just fine as I am, buddy. That said, 2 turns away from nuclear devices, and that should make me do even better. The bombers are pretty strong. The bombers are pretty strong. I can't lie. There we go. Charleston belongs to me. Thank you very much, America. And just like that, we took control of that encampment. And boom, we're fighting off some planes. Charleston falling at 3 loyalty per turn. Nope, never mind. Going plus 0.8. That's nothing, dude. That's nothing. I'd go after Boston next too, but honestly, that city seems kind of worthless. Let's go right for Washington. Cruise through the tunnel system they made for us. Thank you, Americans. And we'll start bombing. Never mind. Let's go after Boston just because we can nuke Washington, take it, and then no one's coming back to that city. Oi! My bomber was destroyed. I had my guy do 1 sortie out of Barcelona, the only place where we could build an airstrip here, and the Maori got me, man. Good thing they're losing loyalty in the city of Tapiri. Soon, though, it won't be the number of bombers, but just how many nukes you have in your arsenal. And has Boston ever taken a beating, man? Charleston to Boston, these cities are all mine. Let me keep this as well. This guy's got a little bit more trouble, minus 4.8. But Charleston, just minus 0.6, and we're not even occupying it with troops right now. Bro, we were actually so close to getting Washington. I need to think about moving my last jet bomber over somewhere else where we can go and capture someplace like Cairo. Let's see, rebase, we can get all the way up to the old Korean lands. That sounds like a good spot for you. We've got another bomber in Seville too. Why don't we send them to Thang Long? We're very close to getting all this, dude. And Operation Ivy is complete. So now it's build nuclear or thermal nuclear device. Okay, that's fine with me. Both those sound pretty good. I'm glad that you can choose too. If it just like automatically bumped up how long it was going to take me now to get any kind of device, I would have been a little bit sad. Anyways, it seems like we have too much modern armor over here. Let's get ready for Cairo. What did I say? Let's get a missile cruiser. No, they can't actually capture a city, but a destroyer armada can. So let me get all my guys together. With them, I should include an aircraft carrier just for funsies. And I think we're overdoing it on the army here in the Americas, but that's all good. What happened? Lost some kind of ship. My destroyer was destroyed by a Maori jet. Oh my gosh. Those jets are pretty dang strong, aren't they? And I found an American nuclear submarine. What are you doing all the way out here, man? Bye-bye. Dude, Maori, out of my lands. Stop this. I can't deal with that guy right now. Oi, I'm just realizing we got a WMD, man. I guess it's time to get onto this with Washington. Buddy, it's been fun, but I think it's time to proceed. And here we go. Planes flying, flying, flying. Off to the big city. Bye-bye. Dang, what a sight. What a sight. Okay, minus 200 health. That belongs to me. Nice. I'm going to keep this city. I cannot raise it. It is a capital. I plan on losing this modern armor, but that's just what happens. Checking out the wind conditions now. I'm doing pretty well. The Americans with this... Oh, 0 light years per turn because, well, they got destroyed. And for military, where are we at? Domination. 5 capitals. The last seems to be the Arabians. Okay. Oh, not just that. We also need Nidaros, the Norwegians as well. So let's go ahead and buy somebody here. Missile cruiser, no. See, why do I have missile cruisers? And then I've got a land troop. I got a land troop. I got a land troop. Then I got a water troop. Then I got an air troop. Then I got the destroyer I want. Not sure why they made these choices, but the destroyer armada belongs to me. And now there's production to be done, but I don't think it matters what we do. If you ever want to skip your turn, hold down shift, press enter. It should work. If it doesn't work the first time, click it again. That's sometimes how it goes in civilization. Americans want to make peace despite me conquering their capital. These guys want to make peace despite me conquering their capital. No, I guess that showing that I will use the nuclear weapons definitely scared some people off. And environmentalism, yes, of course we discovered that along with the nuke. They go hand in hand, obviously. Just moving my guys into position, got myself a destroyer armada near Nidaros, and then off the west coast of Arabia. Where is the west coast of Arabia? We got all our fellows lining up for duty. And trying to do the shift enter thing, it's a little bit annoying sometimes, doesn't work that well, but there we go. Gentle eruption. Okay, yeah, I don't think that's the biggest issue there. I think it might be the nuclear waste. Anyways, we have a final turn to wait on our last 2 WMD. Skip this turn as well. Unit captured. Not too worried about it, bud. Not too worried about it. My cruiser armada took a bit of damage. That's okay. Now that we got 2 in the bank, let's go after the capital. Declare war. Yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Norwegians. I wish we could have just stayed allies, but you decided to denounce me. And the city absolutely destroyed. Let me send this destroyer armada in there right now. They're going to cruise. They're going to cruise. The city belongs to me. I'm going to keep that under control. West coast. Here we go, Arabia. What are we saying, man? This destroyer goes 7 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jet bomber. WMD strike on the capital. declare war, of course. And here we are again. Man, the Ravens have some gorgeous land. It's all built up so nicely. I was really dreading going after war with these guys today. I thought it would be tough, and I'm sure it will be. Anyways, can the Destroyer Armada get there in one turn? 2, 3, boom. And let's take a last look at the map, fellas. Well, this was pretty dang fun. I would definitely recommend going Spain in some Terra Map for some colony stuff. So started off here, and I was pretty lucky to get so much of my home continent. Okay, sorry with the visuals. There we go. Survived that early American invasion. I foolishly thought that you could steal someone else's faith and then still win the game. So, you know, went on this crazy crusade to the Koreans, had to conquer the Vietnamese in the process. And somehow our colonies just being this strong down here in the southeast. As soon as these guys stopped just making campuses, theater squares, and they actually started making troops, the game was pretty much over for everybody else. And speaking of over, let me find that Destroyer Armada, and I believe this shall finish the game. There's the victory. Yep, Samurai, that is me. Oh no, I think this one's actually me. My bad, guys, my bad. And I achieved the rank of Nelson Mandela because I was such a good dude. Thanks again for watching all the way to the end, guys. If you have any recommendations for future series, games that you played that you really enjoyed, map setups, let me know down in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching, Panda Gang. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to actually pay for Windows, so make sure to subscribe. Peace.